Look out the window just a touch more. Yep, right there. Good. Tip your head just slightly towards the window. Good, just beautiful. That was perfect. When I'm considering where I'm going to do first look, there's about 3 things that I take into consideration: location, light, and privacy. If I don't have all 3, I'm gonna look for something with all 3. I tell my couples, this is your moment. I usually encourage them to not have family around, bridesmaids around, but I don't tell them that they can't. I'd say it's completely up to you, but most people agree with me. Yeah, we just wanna see each other by ourselves. As it is, there's usually myself, a second shooter, and possibly 2 other video people there, so it's not so private, but we try to shoot with long lenses and stay away. I'll just walk you in. We're gonna walk along this wall. I'm gonna let you go in front. When I do first look, I usually get the bride set first. I fluff her dress and make her look pretty, and then I bring the groom to her, let him walk into the room, see her, let them smile, and just sort of let it unfold. Just slow, slow. In this case, I picked an area in front of the windows that I thought would make a pretty background. I walked him in the room and put him back to her to try to create a little mystery. In this case, my favorite ones are kind of when they're standing there before they turn around and their fingertips are just touching. There's one, I think, where the groom's looking up, sort of in anticipation of right before he turns around. Okay, go. You can turn, see each other. I'm just sitting. First looks can be absolutely amazing, or they can be okay, or they can be duds. And a lot of that depends, honestly, on the guy. So if the guy gets emotional and the guy cries, usually she cries. I talk to my couples before I do first look, and I tell them both the same thing. This is your moment. I want you guys to just take as much time as you want, and then when you're ready, then we'll start with photos. It's so beautiful, you and me. Now I have basically an entire hour with my couple to shoot whatever I feel like, whatever inspires me, whether it's light, location. I just kind of walk around and play with them. The rain is a great opportunity to take images that otherwise you wouldn't get to on a sunny or non-rainy day. So I went outside, I shot these images, I had her look directly at me, I had her look off. I want to do something different, something creative. I'm always pushing myself to do something different. Bring your head forward a little bit, turn your head this way, more, and tip your head away from the window. Little smile. Bring your flowers up and smell them. Nice smile on your face. Good. Eyes right here. Perfect. After I did those traditional portraits, I used that same room to do some pretty window light stuff with them. Her sitting on the window ledge, smelling her flowers, looking into camera. So I just continued to work with what I had to work with in the limitations that I had. I use a lot of angles and depth of field and architecture in my work. So then one of the next locations that we went to was the front of the country club. There was a big valet cover that the cars pull up under, so I knew we could go out and kind of shoot in that area and not get wet. It's a beautiful country club with a lot of windows on the front of it, white, and I sort of looked at what I had. I believe I put on an 85, so I could kind of pull that in tight. And one of my favorite images that came out of that was where the bride has the veil over her face and she's sort of looking off and you see the windows in the background. Little smile. A lot of the times I'm trying to find different ways to show things and shoot things and entertain myself and get images that I may not if I didn't try that. So shoot from your heart, and I think your work and your business will grow.